WWE WrestleMania 38 is literally here, and it is time to talk about all those shockers, surprises, and last-minute rumors for this year's big event. This is WrestleRound bringing you all the latest wrestling news and rumors, so make sure to have those notifications turned on to always be up to date, and let's get right into it. Much like the Royal Rumble weekend, WrestleMania usually has a lot of superstars around the area, including many former WWE superstars. A big name right now that is blowing up the internet is Bray Wyatt, as he revealed in his Instagram that he has arrived to Dallas, Texas. He then went on to take some time to answer some questions, including why he is there. As for why he is there, he indicated, "I'm here for WrestleCon, but it is whatever, man. It's the season." He went on to confirm that obviously he is not done wrestling, but that for him to return, the timing is everything. It needs to be perfect and everything needs to be in place. And very interestingly, he said that he obviously misses the energy of what WrestleMania brings and that he hates ruining surprises. What the surprise is, who knows, but of course it's getting people to speculate where he might show up next and if it will happen with WWE sometime this weekend. Unlikely though, as he did say that he is there for WrestleCon, and if WWE was gonna bring him in to be a surprise, then he probably wouldn't have made any other appearance during that weekend or be booked for anything else. Some extra surprises that we could be seeing though, per PW Insider, they are reporting that Asuka and Bayley have both been spotted in Dallas for WrestleMania weekend. Obviously it's not known if they are going to be in the show. They've been rumored to be making a return for over a month now, and I would love to see one of them return even after the Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair matchup. Asuka confronting Becky Lynch will be great because it comes full circle, as Becky had to drop the title to Asuka, then Becky comes back, but unfortunately Asuka is injured, so now they could finally revisit all of that. Another name that have been making the rounds over the last couple of days is of course Shane McMahon. WWE is flying him in for this WrestleMania weekend. This is not really a surprise because Shane is always at the Hall of Fame, and obviously WrestleMania is huge, so everybody wants to be around it. The question is, will WWE surprise everyone and have Shane McMahon compete? Another McMahon that you might know is Vince McMahon, and heading into WrestleMania, a lot of the rumors that we were getting in regards to Vince was that he was gonna get involved in the Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory match. Will those rumors turn out to be the case? It's very unlikely, but that is still something that has been discussed over the last 2 weeks. We know that WWE been building for a Cody Rhodes return. I mean, if that is not the case, then this is the biggest swerve that we have gotten heading into WrestleMania. Nonetheless, Cody is said to be a massive surprise, but it is worth mentioning that during an interview with Denise, Dave Meltzer said that he knows people close to Cody Rhodes who think that there is a chance he may back out of the match with Seth Rollins at this weekend's WrestleMania 38. Could only assume that if this does happen, then maybe Seth Rollins takes on Shane McMahon, but that's more far-fetched because at this point, WWE has been building up to this Cody Rhodes return for so long, teasing it every single week for the last 3 weeks on Monday Night Raw, that it's too obvious for it to not happen. People are going to be pissed off for sure, so do expect Cody to show up. Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on Kevin Owens is supposed to be main eventing night 1 of WrestleMania, and the latest reports in regards to Stone Cold is that this is a one-time deal right now, at least, even though of course WWE does want to keep bringing him back for more official matches. On Saturday though, of course, Stone Cold is said to just be part of the KO show, but based on previous reports, they're supposed to brawl it out for a couple of minutes to make it feel like an actual match. Hell, they might even make that matchup official during the actual show. Stone Cold has been training for this return. Apparently he looks great, so we are probably set to see more than just one stunner. And last but not least, let's talk all the latest in regards to the big main event that is Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, WWE title versus Universal title unification matchup. One of the big reports over the last weeks was that Roman Reigns is scheduled to beat Brock Lesnar, win both titles. He would then become the unified WWE Universal Champion, but WWE will introduce a brand new top title on Monday Night Raw. So basically making that unification matchup a bit useless because Roman is just gonna end up with an extra title, and one of them that he's just gonna forget about because it's just gonna be quote-unquote unified. The reason why WWE will introduce a brand new Monday Night Raw title is because according to reports, Fox and the USA Network, they want to have a single main title for each of their brand. They do not want to share it. But will Roman Reigns be the one winning? Because this week we're finding out that WWE Champion Brock Lesnar is going to be sticking around after WrestleMania. The Wrestling Observer Radio indicates that Brock Lesnar is booked for WrestleMania Backlash on May 8th, which is the next pay-per-view following Mania, and he is also booked for the Money in the Bank at the Allegiant Stadium. Money in the Bank is obviously going to be a massive show. Not only they need to sell a lot of tickets for that stadium, but it's clear that they want to make the Money in the Bank pay-per-view just as good as the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania itself. So with Brock Lesnar sticking around longer, it does make things a bit more unpredictable, as the possibility of him winning and defeating Roman Reigns for both titles is more believable if he's not just gonna go away after WrestleMania. So that is all the shockers and last minute rumors for this year's WrestleMania. Let me know you guys' predictions down in the comments below for the main event and many of the other matches that will be going down. For more wrestling news coverage, hit those notifications, stay savage, and I'll catch you on the next one.